Hello my dear friends, this is Prashant Mamani and I welcome all of you in geography lecture in which we are going to study about hydrosphere. Now as you can see on the screen, you can see a big drop that is covering the whole of our planet, right? So you can guess that hydrosphere is all about water. Now dear friends, our earth, as we all know, it is a very common fact that our earth is known as a blue planet. 71% of the earth is covered with water, and that is the main reason why our earth is known as blue planet. In fact, I would like to tell you one interesting thing. The reason why you see the sky blue in the daytime is because of the reflection of the rays of the sun, right, when they hit our earth, because of the blue color of the water and clouds and all that thing. When they reflect it back, we tend to see the sky as blue, and that is all because of 71% of the earth is covered with water. Now, hydrosphere is water in all its forms. That includes ocean, river, lakes, ice in glaciers, underground water, and water vapor and clouds. All of this, when you add up, it becomes 71% of our earth. Right, dear friends? The other important thing that before we move any further, I would like to say is that potable water. You might have heard about this term. Potable water basically means the water which is fit for drinking. You can also call it as drinkable water. So drinkable water is known as potable water. Now 22nd March every year is celebrated as the World Water Day. And one of the main reasons why we celebrate 22nd March as the World Water Day is to attract the attention of everybody towards the importance of conserving water. Doesn't it sound a bit weird, like we have 71% of our earth that is covered with water, and still though we celebrate 22nd March as World Water Day, and the main reason is to conserve water. But why do we have to do this in a planet that has more than 70% of its part covered with water? Now before we go into that detail, I would like to inform you that if you get 50 liters of water per day for your use, that includes for washing, for cleaning, for drinking, everything included, right? If you're lucky enough to get 50 liters of water, then truly you should consider yourself lucky, because there are millions and millions of people around this planet who do not even get clean drinking water. At the moment, you and I are having this conversation on hydrosphere and water. At the same time, millions of people are going thirsty. Many are even dying because of they are not getting clean, they are not having access to potable water. Now why all these things are going on? The thing is, dear friends, as you can see on the screen, oceans cover 97.3% of all the water that we have on our blue planet. 97.3%. The thing is, as we all know, ocean waters are saline. After ocean, the maximum hydrosphere is falling in ice caps. That is 2%. 2% of hydrosphere is ice caps. We all know where we find ice caps: on the top of the mountain. isn't it? If you are thirsty, you won't climb Himalaya or Kanchenjunga or any other mountain, right, to get a couple of glass of water, isn't it? So basically what I'm trying to say is that ice caps are again inaccessible. Then we have groundwater, that is 0.68% of the total hydrosphere available. After that, groundwater is followed by freshwater lakes and inland seas and salt lakes. Finally, we have atmosphere as well, that is 0.0019%, and atmosphere contains all the clouds and all the water vapor that is present in air. And finally, we have rivers, which is just 0.0001%. Can you imagine? Only this much amount of water that is easily accessible to us is with rivers. We consider rivers as huge and mighty and all these things, right? But this is the reality, dear friends. 0.0001. This much water is of rivers. And what is the state of rivers? We are preparing for civil services, isn't it? Ganga Action Plan. Couple of days ago in our daily current affairs analysis, we have talked about Ganga Action Plan. Remember what I told you, that Supreme Court said that it will take 200 years, the way we are going regarding Ganga, it will take 200 years. In fact, on 6th February, which is today, we have talked about Tista water and Ganga basin. Can you survive without water for a day? Will you have a good day if you don't have potable drinking water? Have you seen people cleaning their cars? Right? Where do they get that water from? Either it would be supplied by government through a pipeline which is connected to a river, or they would be using submersible pumps to pump out water from ground, isn't it? What I'm trying to say, you friends, is that out of the 100% water that is available, we have access to this much amount of water. We cannot condensate clouds, right, for our daily uses. So this basically is inaccessible. Then we have groundwater and rivers. But the condition of our rivers, when we are talking about India, if you open your atlas book, you will be shocked to find that none of our rivers are clean. Some of them are heavily polluted, some of them are half of their stretches is polluted, but you won't find a thoroughly clean water in our country. Who has polluted these rivers, dear friends? It is us. It is not the people of Japan or people of America who came here and polluted our rivers. It is us who have never cared about this free natural resource that is gifted by nature to us. And the reason why I'm discussing all these things is that it is not only for your civil services examination. It is also, as a human being, we have to think about it. There are so many animals, so many species of plants are dying only because we have polluted our water sources. We find people throwing used oil, engine oils, right, on the road. Where does that engine oil go? That will finally mix up with, when we have a a rainfall at that point of time, that will mix up with, eventually it will either end up with your groundwater, or it will end up with a river. If it goes with a river, then it is going to affect so many human beings, animals, and birds and other marine species living in the rivers. And if it goes in the groundwater, then it is going to affect millions and millions of people. We have seen the case of Punjab and other states, isn't it? I'm sure you would be aware about the cancer train that is running back and forth from Punjab to Delhi. And one of the main reasons is the land is polluted because of too much use of chemical fertilizer. And lots of fertilizer, lots of these chemicals are also merging up with groundwater underneath. We are all aware about the famous case of Bhopal gas tragedy. So we have to think about it. And the other thing regarding your civil services, I would like to tell you that you should remember this table that you can see on your screen, because in prelims particularly they may throw a question. I remember clearly a couple of years ago I spotted a question on your prelims paper that that was asking regarding, after ocean, which is the maximum source of water, or basically it was asking you to it was checking whether you know this table of hydrosphere or not. So this is the highest, and then it goes in descending order, right? You should also remember this thing in ascending order as well. River, then you have atmosphere, then inland seas and salt lakes, freshwater, again they are same. Then you have groundwater, ice caps and oceans. Moving on. Hold on a second. I think we have a small technical glitch here. Yes. Now more than 97% of Earth's water is salty water of ocean and sea. And this is not fit for human consumption. Now you may argue that how about converting salty water into fresh water with the help of latest technology, right? Then I may throw a couple of questions to you. Imagine the amount of energy that would require to pump that water, this potable water or soft water that we have converted with the help of technology. Imagine how much energy it would require, how much infrastructure it would require to pump it from Mumbai to Nagpur. The other thing is how much amount of energy it would require to convert that salty water into potable or usable water. Do you think this is possible? It is not possible. We don't have that sort of technology. The plants which we have, right, for converting this water, they are so expensive. Eventually the water will become so expensive that you won't be able to afford it to drink, to quench your thirst as well. It would become that expensive. And luckily a country like India, we are getting enough rainfall, but the thing is we are not harvesting the rainfall or the rainwater that we get during the monsoon season. Now apart from this thing, right, dear friends, there are many things as we are preparing for civil services, right, we have to think about from different angle. Ocean waters, what are they used for? Of course we are not using it for drinking purposes, we are not using it for washing purposes, but they are used for sailing huge boats on it, isn't it? Major part of transportation, heavy goods, light goods, people. Nowadays, of course, after the arrival of aeroplanes, generally speaking, we do not travel from one place to another with the help of boats, right? These huge ships that are floating on this ocean. But of course we know there are cruise ships which are like luxurious hotel floating on this ocean. So for transportation of goods and people, ocean water is today as well one of the main route rivers. Do you remember Sagarmala project of Government of India? We are going to utilize all the inland waterways, all the inland rivers for transportation purposes. And if you remember, a couple of you will also find this thing on our website, right? A couple of months ago, I saw a beautiful article regarding it was basically comparing the modes of transportation, like how much BHP horsepower would you require if you want to carry 1 ton of goods on roadways. It was somewhere around 500 BHP it would require. On train it was something around 150. I do not remember the exact figure, but when it comes to waterways, with the help of 1 BHP you can take 1 ton of load. So it is economical, it is less polluting because it would require less fuel, right? So that is one of the main reason why we are promoting, or we are planning to connect, not connect all the rivers, but we are planning to utilize our inland waters for transportation of goods and people. Lakes for tourism. Have you been to a place called Mount Abu in Aravalli Hills in Rajasthan? There is a lake over there. Even you might have seen this in many films. The lakes of Kashmir and lakes of Ladakh are also getting famous nowadays. I'm talking about the latter one. The lakes of Ladakh are also famous now, and the reason is tourism industry. We have a huge potential of tourism in our country, and with the help of tourism we can take out millions and millions of people out of poverty. We can create jobs for them. We can create highly paid jobs for people. Applies to glaciers as well, ice as well. There are so many sports that are conducted. Skiing, one of them, is quite famous in India, isn't it? And around the world as well. So Hydrosphere is not only about drinking and survival. There are many other things as well that we can build on it. But the condition is that we have to take care of it. We have to look after it. We have to ensure that we do not damage this natural source. Right. So I'll keep it till here. Water vapor. Last thing I would like to talk about is water vapor, like clouds. They are also protecting us. They also help us in protecting, in the sense they, of course, they protect us from sunlight, and the other thing is it helps to maintain the temperature of our earth. So there are many things that you can think of these things, dear friends. This is a small example of how you should prepare, right? There are many things. Do keep on telling that with the help of common observation or common sense, or with the help of observation skill or observation power analysis, you can learn so many things out of given things, right? So I'll keep it till here, dear friends. I hope you might have learned many things from this particular lecture on geography. The next lecture which I am going to present is about oceans. We are going to go through all different oceans. We are going to learn about its speciality. We are also going to see it from the trade perspective, from which we will learn about a little bit things about geopolitics as well. And I believe that as we move ahead in geography, there are many things that you will understand. Your knowledge on these things will improve, and finally your capacity will build up, and it will make you strong enough, and it will make you holistic enough for your civil services preparation. So I'll keep it till here. Do not forget to visit our website, which is www.upsciasexams.com. If you want to check out more videos and more lectures on similar things, then this is the place you should land on. And before I end, I would request all of you to pass me your valuable feedback. Do not forget to subscribe our channel. If you have already subscribed, then this is a small button here, this bell here. Hit on that bell and you will get all the notifications of all the videos that I upload. You can also share this video with your friends and family. Even you can share it with some of the students who are in school. I'm sure something out of box which is presented here would be useful for them. To the young minds particularly, you can like this video if you genuinely feel that this video is worth it. And do not forget to follow us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter, and we are on WhatsApp as well. Our WhatsApp number is displayed on our website. So this is Prashant Mawani signing off. Till then, enjoy your studies. Take care. Goodbye.